Live from Nina's basement. It's the Panic Button Podcast.
Yay! I'm Nina.
I'm Jessie.
There we go. Cool. Today we're reacting to this woman who, she's dating a broke guy.
I'm dating a broke guy, and it really, really sucks because he has the best personality, hands down. I have so much fun with him, but it's gotten to the point where right now I'm not doing as financially well as I normally do. So in the past, we have taken trips, but I've paid for the trips, I've paid for the hotel, I've paid for the rental of the car. If we've been to concerts, I've paid for the tickets. He does what he can when he can, but he doesn't do enough. You know what I'm saying? But he does what he can when he can.
Hold on. She's going on vacations, even though he can't pay. But why are you going on vacations if you really can't afford it?
You're saying you have fun with this guy, but it sounds like the fun you have, you've paid for. You don't have to pay to have fun with your partner. And if you do, then maybe it's not the right partner for you. And I'm not saying that in an insulting way. You don't have to be with someone who's financially well off to be in a happy relationship. You just have to sustain yourself. It sounds like you're putting money into him having fun with you, which is your choice. But remember, that's your choice. And like you're saying, he's giving that money into it too when he has it. If you have it and you're doing it, he's just paying it back the way he can. If you want someone who makes more money, then you should have either thought about that before you got in the relationship or have the conversation, the hard conversation that maybe you guys shouldn't be together anymore. If you guys are at different places in life and you cannot financially see this happening forever, you got to cut the cord. And I say this for personal experience.
You know what I would never do? I would never allow you to take me on vacation and pay for me, unless it was my birthday. But I would never allow you...
Unless it was my birthday.
But I would never allow you to take me on vacation where you're paying for everything, and I can't, at least I'll buy the food for the whole thing. I can't even fathom doing that, allowing you to pay for everything. Now I'm imagining I'm a man. Now I'm just a man with a micro penis. Because any man who allows his woman to take him on vacation and pay for him is kind of a scumbag.
I would like to just say that, I agree with what you're trying to get across. But at the same time, if she wants to go on the trip and she's saying, I'm going to go regardless, come with me or don't.
If he cared about her, he'd be like, no, we cannot afford this. If he was a man, he would say, no, we cannot afford this. We are not going on vacation. We're going to save our money.
It's not
but
his.
It doesn't sound like
it's not his fault that she's putting money in it.
I think that's part of his fault.
He can say no.
Unless he's a scumbag, then of course he's going to take her for all he can.
He can say no, but it's her fault for not knowing what she's doing here.
Well, relationship is 50-50, lady.
I know it's 50-50, but your money's 100% yours. If she's making more money and she's choosing and she's making...
Okay, so
if she's making
it is
acknowledging that point.
Decision completely what's going on right now. He has no fault at all.
I didn't say that. She's choosing to continue to spend money on vacations with him when she could not be putting that money into vacations. She said she's not financially where she wants to be. Why are you taking vacations?
But it's gotten to the point where it definitely sucks because I'm not doing as well financially. I can't afford to do things for two people. I can't even afford to do things just myself right now. So because I can't afford to do things for two, we actually don't do anything.
Maybe if you wouldn't have spent all that money, going to concerts and vacations, you'd have money to at least do something.
But that's my point, is you're putting this blame on him, but
I'm not putting all the blame on him. I'm saying it is 50-50.
But she's probably the one who wants to go to the concerts and wants to go see her friends.
Okay, but in a straight relationship, who is supposed to be the leader?
It doesn't matter who's supposed to be. In my physical growing up life, it wasn't the father who was the leader. But that's not how it goes every time. And she looks like she probably also comes from an ethnic family, which means women work harder. It's just what it is.
Okay. Well, we can agree to disagree.
We can agree to disagree, but I'm saying is if I
get your point.
if I was to take you out all the time though.
I wouldn't let you do that.
If I was saying, "Hey, I want to go to dinner. Hey, I want to go do this. Hey, I want to go do that." And let's say you were complacent and you were like, "Yeah, baby, let's go do it."
Okay.
Whose fault would it be that I have no money? Me. Because I pushed
Part
to
yours
go.
and part mine.
You're not financially responsible for me.
No, but I'm going along with it.
Yes, and I agree. He probably shouldn't have gone along with it, but it's her fault for saying, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. Now I have no money.
That's what she did to herself.
So she's complaining about something that she did to herself.
That's what I'm saying. And you're like, it's 50% his fault.
It is 50% his fault, and I will hold firm on that. But it is her fault that she chose such a vagina of a man.
That's the other thing, is I chose a partner who will not take advantage of my generosity.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that, and that's why I know you wouldn't do things like this. However, if I said, let's do this, and you were just trying to be, I'm a go with it partner, I'm a ride or die partner, you're just gonna go with it. And furthermore, how much less money is he making than you?
That's a very good question.
Because, like, is he going and blowing it all and then has no money? Because that's a different situation. You say he pays it back when he can, so then why are we having this conversation? Why don't you just both negotiate that each of you goes into one? You know, if he can only afford to pay for one, you pay for one. The end. Like, where is the lack of negotiation? Sounds like you're not talking with each other about it.
Sounds like she's the head of the household and she
Yes.
wears the pants.
Yes.
I haven't done anything. Like, if I'm being for honest, like in September for my birthday month, he does celebrate me around those times though. He does celebrate me around the holidays.
Whoa. Did you hear what she said?
Celebrates me?
She said my birthday month.
Yeah.
Birthday month.
Like I said, she's the reason for these problems. What? She wants to go and do these things, and the only reason he's probably going with her is because he thinks that she's gonna go someone else.
Wow. A birthday month. No wonder you're fucking broke, bitch. Your birthday month?
You
I've never heard of that in my life.
You still want to put 50% on him, or are you gonna lower it a little bit?
No, if you're a man, you gotta take responsibility for half that shit, or else you're just a vagina.
He's probably an insecure man who doesn't make a lot of money and is like hounding over this chick because she's not an ugly woman. She's more attractive than most. He probably thinks he's probably shit his pants. Like, she's gonna leave me any day.
You think he's an uggo?
No, I probably think that he's a simp.
So probably uggo then, to some degree.
I don't think all simps are ugly.
Maybe it's just because I'm a lesbian, and when I see them, it's like the personality just shines through.
I kind of simp for you.
Yeah, but I'm not an ugly person.
You're not, but it's the same idea.
For my birthday month, celebrate me around my birthday, but yeah, it's been October, November, December, January. So for the past 4 months, me and him, we just been like sitting ducks. And yeah, it sucks. Like, it's crazy because
She would be astonished with our relationship.
Oh, yeah. Because we, like, never go out. Because we're poor. So we have to...
Well, you're also agoraphobic, which is another
Yes.
element to it.
Right.
I
So
will
we
often-
have to be creative with our fun. And I have a blast with you. I have a
Yeah.
lot of fun with you. And we don't spend money on
No, but if I like just recently, I wanted to go out, you didn't, so you let me go out, and that was it. Like,
Yeah, I pay for you to go out.
exactly. You're a good girl.
Thanks.
But that's the difference. Is like we have communication. We know what we're doing.
Compromise.
Conversation. We talk to each other about it. And yes, and I don't mean this in a dickheaded way. I know I make more than you, but I don't hold it over your head. I don't use it against you, and I'm also not funneling it all in to having fun with you.
No.
No.
I wouldn't let you. Anyway,
I could try.
you could.
She acts like I can't push her a little bit.
Only a little. Don't tell anyone, though.
I don't think, like, I feel like females come online and talk about, like, look what he bought me, look what he got me. It's like the ones that are dating the broke men, we don't talk about it.
Listen, just because your guy buys you something doesn't mean you're in a good relationship. Oh, I get so jealous when the women are like, look what he bought me because he f***ed some bitch on the side. That's what I hear when I see that shit online. When women are flexing what their boyfriends
It's a
got them,
cheating
I'm like,
idea.
okay, so he feels bad for cheating. Because
Or-
that's usually what they do.
Or he's worried she's gonna leave, so he keeps giving her
Either way, it ain't healthy.
No.
But it's like, no, I mean, I don't know. There has to be like a conversation about it. And it really sucks because I feel like it's kind of getting to the point where if I'm not the breadwinner or if I don't somehow make my life lead me up to making income for two, I don't think that I'm going to be able to be with this person. And it just really sucks because
So she's pretty much saying that he's never going to make more money than me.
No, that's not exactly what she's getting at.
That's what it sounds like.
I mean, no, because if he's not trying to move into a higher job level, right? Let's say that he's not.
So he has no ambition.
But he's a fun person to be around.
Takes advantage.
She's trying to rationalize if the relationship is worth the risk.
Could have thought about that before you blew all your money on him.
I mean, better late than never, I guess. If she knows she can sustain herself.
Yeah.
But she knows she isn't able to financially sustain herself and him, which is a very mature thought process for someone who's acting like that.
Okay.
Can we at least give her that much?
No, but okay.
For someone who sounds so selfish to have a birthday month,
Yeah, I can't give her anything.
to at least like say, oh, we need to have a conversation because I can't do this forever.
I don't think
It's
they're
at
having
least-
conversations. She's going online and talking about it
Right,
instead.
right. But at least it's a rational end of thinking. It's not like, oh, we're just going to make it work no matter what. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because that's unrealistic. Mm-hmm. To know you can't financially do that and just accept living in poverty instead.
Yeah.
Unrealistic. However, this is a conversation you probably should have with your man and not the internet. Because if I felt that way, then I would tell you directly.
Yeah.
This is what my fears are. This is what concerns me. What do we do to make sure that it doesn't happen or that we tried our best? That is the end of the day conversation. And if you're also successful, maybe you could like help him get to the level of success you were. And then if you guys are both making enough to sustain one person, congratulations, that's a fucking household.
What kind of a man is that where he needs his girlfriend's help?
I'm not
I
saying
can understand for a small amount of time if something happens, like you lose your job. But the entire relationship being like that is ridiculous.
No, I know. I'm not defending him. I never defended him, and for a second, I'm just saying that he is probably shitting himself about whatever's going on here. He knows she's attractive, doesn't want to lose her, and doesn't make enough money. So, like, that's the big problem. And personality is great, but if I can't, like, the reason we don't live together right now is because I can't afford it. It's not because we don't want to.
I can't afford it either.
And that's the reason. And if we both forever can't afford to live with each other, then I guess eventually we have to have that conversation,
I think he's having the time of his life taking advantage of her. But we can agree to disagree.
We haven't heard.
like I said, he has like the best personality hands down. So I'm on here to ask, what do I do? And don't be too cold, like don't be too rude, you know what I'm saying? Because I had my narcissist ex-boyfriend who made way more money than I did. And that wasn't the answer. Like, so it's like, where is the common ground? Like, and obviously I do have a little bit of fear. Like, if I stay with him during this whole time and I continue to help out, is he gonna just walk away when he does better? It's just,
Okay, first of all, if you've been with him and you think he's a good guy, then you should know if he's just going to bounce on you.
Oh, yeah. Like, I know if you hit it big,
I ain't going anywhere.
no, we just would finally live together like we were talking about and maybe continue a life with, like, the things we want
Yeah.
that we talked about and agree with. Like, I don't even know if they've... Have you even talked to him about if you want kids in the future? Like, it sounds like you guys haven't really gone down that far of a path.
Now, let's say he is a good guy.
Okay.
Then the money shouldn't matter.
Exactly.
Because women say that shit all the time. As long as he's a good man, the money doesn't matter. Blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? And it's like, well, if he's such a great guy as you think he is, which I would disagree with, then the money shouldn't matter. And if the money matters that much, then you're not looking for a good guy. You're looking for a narcissist with money? I don't know. That's what she's picking.
No, I don't think that that's what they're looking for because obviously she went from
That's
dating...
what she attracts.
She went from dating someone who made more and was more self-absorbed to now dating someone who makes less and is less self-absorbed, hypothetically.
But takes advantage of her.
I said hypothetically.
Yeah.
So she's asking where the middle ground is. That's her question. What does she do? You tell him he needs to get a better job, or you're leaving. And I know you said don't be callous, don't be cold. I don't think that's callous and cold. I think that's just reasonable and logical. Sitting him down and saying, hi, I'm not your mother. I'm not sure I'm going to make enough money, so you need to start applying here, here, and here to get a better job, find a better income, and then we can continue this relationship down a good path. If
That
you can't,
sounds like a mother.
But, like, it sounds like what this guy needs, though.
A good swift kick in the ass.
that is the logical answer to this situation. Mm-hmm. Is if you really do care about him and love him, you will support him in finding that. I mean, you shouldn't have to do it for him, but because that would show lack of
initiative.
Exactly. But you should at least give him the talk of, hey, this is what I'm thinking.
You need to have the talk.
More money, less me. Which one do you want?
There you go.
It's so scary. It's so crazy because it's like I really, really like him, and I really, really, really like don't want to like not be with him, but at the same time too, like I'm too effing old to do this shit. Like I've already spun around this block a few times. Like
I'm too effing old. What are you, 25? Shut the f up. I'm too. What's gonna happen when you're 35? Are you gonna be a great grandma?
How old were you when you started your last relationship?
When I started my last relationship?
Like the current one?
How old was I? 37? Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm too fucking old. No, that's what like stupid young people say when they can't understand the world and how it works and how if you're old now, just wait till 35. You're going to be in a wheelchair with a walker and a cane. Make sure we get that catheter too, because you're going to be peeing in a bag. You old crotchety grandma.
It's sad because there are more women out there like this than I'd like to even fucking admit.
Oh, not that many. Oh,
My point is, majority of women, young women, my age, think like this.
So sad.
And I don't think she's doing anything inherently wrong. I think that she's getting stuck in this mentality, and every girl I know has done this at one point or another. I just don't want to start over again. Well, sorry. That's life.
Yeah, your husband's going to die before you eventually anyway. You're going to have to start over
If you
again.
got hit by a bus tomorrow, it'd be really sad for a while.
Or you get an aneurysm.
And then I'd have to restart living because I can't just stop because you aren't there anymore. And it's the same process for this. If you and that guy are no longer together, your life does not end. It'll be sad for a while, and then you move the on.
They're just melodramatic.
What you need to find...
Oh, the end of the world. I'm so only 25.
What you need to find is clearly someone with work ethic and compassion who doesn't want to take advantage of you.
Who has balls?
Find the middle ground. You say, oh, I was with someone who was narcissistic but made more than me, and now I'm with him and it's a great personality, but he doesn't make any money. There's a middle ground. There's a middle ground. There are men who work hard but still are fun to be around.
She's probably not attracted to them.
Yeah, because they don't fucking look like Edward Cullen. My bad.
You look at me like that for? Oh, okay. Okay, well, like and subscribe. Join our membership. Early access to our videos, uncensored content, and all that good stuff.
You told me to stop looking at you. I don't know how I was looking at you. Am I allowed to look at you? Leave it in the comments. Am I fucking allowed to look at you? Who am I allowed to look at?
Bye.